It has been a wild 24 hours. There hasn't even been 24 hours really since the Astros eliminated the Yankees, which I'm very happy about that. I can't stand the Yankees. I am so glad Houston knocked them out. Then today with the NASCAR race, Chase Elliott, who I thought got eliminated when he didn't win the race, he finished second to Denny Hamlin. But I mean, my mind was going, crazy at that point. It was like haywire. Like, I don't know, he missed it. That means no injured driver is going to make it. But that was wrong. Chase made it by 3 points. 3. Then there's the Ravens game against the Seahawks. I knew this was going to be a tough game for the Ravens. I knew. But it started out tough. They had the lead first 3-0, and then Seahawks took the lead 7-3, and then it changed to 7-6. And then Marcus Peters, first game as a Raven, gets an interception, pick 6. Gives the Ravens its second lead of the day, 13-7 at that point. And then it was, I think, 13-13 at the half. And, of course, the Seahawks, tried for a 53-yard field goal, missed. And at that right there is when I think the wheels really started to fall off for the Seahawks. Because they never led again after once the Ravens took the lead. In a sense, even though it was when they took the lead 13-7. It did get tied up, but they never really looked back, if you think about it, because they never surrendered the lead, which is good. To me, this was a must-win game, and I say must-win because we got the Patriots coming up in 2 weeks, and I believe that is a Sunday night game if it didn't get flexed. I'm not sure what part is when they start doing flex schedules. I think it's after week 10, I think. Somebody in the comments, if you know the answer to that, put it down in the bottom. So, in the comments, not in the bottom, you know what I mean. Wow. I thought this was going to be one that was going to go down to the wire, but, the Ravens put together an 8+ minute drive that ate up the clock that would make it a 2-score game. And then there was a fumble, which Marlon Humphreys recovered and took it in for a score to make it 30-13. The final score was 30-16. I mean, I'm happy that the Ravens won. I'm very, very happy. And I said in previous videos that I'm also a fan of the Seahawks, but when it comes to those two teams playing against each other, my number one is the Ravens, period. It's like in any sport where I have multiple favorite teams. Baltimore is always my number one. It's always going to be at the top because I'm from Baltimore originally, so... So there's that. That ain't never going to change. It'll always be like that to the day I die, whenever that happens. And that's just not something I want to think about, but in this situation where I'm talking about my being faithful and loyal to the city that I love, no matter, even if I'm not there, and no matter how bad it's gotten crime-wise, I still love the city because that's where I'm from. That's where I was born. So, this is it's a great day to be a Ravens fan. It's a great day to be a Hendrick Motorsports fan. Yeah, I'm a Chase Elliott fan, but I also like William Byron too. So I was hoping at least one of the two would have made it to the next round. But Chase Elliott, he came up short, and I thought that was it. His championship hopes were over. But Brian Keselowski am I pronouncing that name right? Have issues. And that's where it fell into, Chase's favor. But like I said, I thought when he finished second, that meant he was eliminated. Because he was 3 below the cut line when they restarted, I think. Yeah, it was 3. But then it became a 6-point swing, or is it 7-point swing? Because you got 3, you're in the -3, then you need 4 to get back to even, and then you end up +3. So it's a 7-point swing. It worked out. So now Hendrick was not going to be completely swept out of the round of 8. I just hope that Chase can lock up his spot in the championship 4 with a win next week at Martinsville. So we'll just see how that goes. Martinsville is one of my favorite racetracks to watch NASCAR races on. My favorite track to watch a race on TV is Talladega. Obviously, Chase won there back in the spring, but didn't have such luck last week. He got caught up in a wreck. But it was obviously, it meant that it had to put pressure on him to race well today, which he did. He finished second. And hey, at least there's one Hendrick driver moving on. And I'm really happy for Rick Hendrick that his title hopes is not completely dashed. All 3 Hendrick drivers were on the outside looking in at the start of the race, so. But it was a good race. It was nail-biting at the end, to say the least. So, if you're wondering why I'm looking up watching the Cowboys and Eagles game, I was hoping Philadelphia would win, but with 7:17 left in the first quarter, it's already 14-0 Cowboys. Carson Wentz fumbled the last possession they had. That led to a touchdown to make it 14-0. So that's where the game stands at this point. So, alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. You have a good rest of your Sunday evening. 3, 2, 1...